make it so it could cross-feed to one tank or the other. Stupid question probably, but have you seen the new Half-Life? Of course, Dizzy. Thanks, Eagle. Alright. Alright, I know what I want. It's not that I-beam. It's the bigger I-beam. So let's build a refinery. Face, I just noticed the face. What face? What are you talking about?
Sua mente inquieta lhe trai.
Oh, the face on the floor? Yeah, Tessa, we could do that. Alright. Let's go. I don't think this project should take more than 1 to 2 streams.
Som.
We'll work on
Opa,
this
tá
today
funcionando.
and tomorrow, I think. I'm not really obviously the one problem that I'm really seeing with this. The one problem
Testando. Pronto, acabei de ligar a live.
chip happening again. Like where I attach to it and the whole thing blows up. That's the one really thing that we're gonna have to like optimize. But once again,
Pronto, tudo certinho. Microfone funcionando, o som acho que tá bom.
Okay.
Passando um videozinho de fundo para assistir enquanto eu jogo. Então está tudo certinho já. Pronto. Vamos lá contra Zed. Nossa. Zed e Jax. Não vou fazer tanks, isso sim.
Tessa, we gotta figure out how much ore we're going to need to load up.
Fazer tanque.
I mean,
Eu não aguento não.
We could use the small tanks at first. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, using the small tanks is fine. But
Opa, 99 follows já. Twitch Mid. Nossa, se eu não tenho coragem como ADC de jogar com alguma coisa papel contra Zed, imagina um ADC. Mas depende, ó. Contra a composição deles, se o Twitch pegar e rushar logo de cara aquele item lá que dá slow, lá do Gnar, talvez dê bom. Talvez dê bom. Talvez seja uma boa. Fazer um Twitch tanque. Puxar a armadura. E depois fazer rushar a armadura, fazer rei. E a runa. A build boa. Mas eu duvido que vai fazer isso. Duvido. Vai fazer dano de cara e vai fidar. Como sempre, Twitch quase com maestria de pobre. Siege também com maestria de pobre. Mereço. Enquanto isso, Tristaninha level 40 sem maestria. Ótimo. Vamos pegar a Tristaninha e vamos aproveitar dela. Vamos nos aproveitar da Tristaninha. O que mais? E só. E o Queen talvez não sabe jogar direito. Todo mundo tem maestria.
All right, so we need about six tanks per. Okay, so
E como sempre,
let's just round up.
demora que demora
so
pra
we
carregar.
always have a little bit of extra. Or
Não dá pra entender. Como se no meu computador demora 5 segundos pra carregar e dos outros demora 1 minuto.
if we did this, right?
Não tem como ser 20 vezes pior. Não tem como.
That's 20. Of those tanks, so it'd be 20 times 7. Okay, so we'd need 120 of these tanks.
Prestígio 5, ligado. Prestígio 5 ligado. Ótimo. Pronto, fiz um upgrade do Prestígio 5. Great. Pronto.
Nada de ficar convencido.
Vai lá, sim. Vai lá.
Segundos para a liberação das tropas.
Você tem cara de mal. Eu gosto disso.
Sorry, I brain farted for a second.
Tropas liberadas.
Russians back. I mean, Eagle, it's just more or less because.
Wind Ignite.
Hey, nice. Expedition 51 crew will wait an extra day for the SpaceX Dragon resupply.
Continue a andar.
No drill constant. We bought more. Load it up. No drill. That was so yeah, we're taking its maximum amount of power, but also that means we have to go searching for deposits and have runway. Load up, find it into monitor. Disconnect the monitor propellant.
Boa. Terceiro tá dormindo.
O inimigo foi eliminado. O inimigo foi eliminado. Um aliado foi eliminado.
Nossa, foi por pouco. Foi por pouco. Foi por pouco.
O inimigo foi eliminado.
E tá muito baixo. Pronto. Aumentar um pouco o som do vídeo.
Sem problema.
Nossa, olha só o Zed como tá já.
Without the large ore tanks, these ore pallets would not be fun.
O Zed quase solou
Initially, this is really not
o vôlei.
Bom pressentimento quanto a isso.
So that's what I would need in the system. All these tanks are going to need to be full of ore, and that's what will get out. And this will give me about 50,000 per run. When I do that once a stream, that means we're making 200,000 passive income every week. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair system. That's fair enough.
Eu sei muito bem o que estou fazendo.
Yeah, Toss. I could just put this out with an ISRU, and electric charge and put it on launch clamps and call it a day. Put it on launch clamps that generate like little charge to the ISRU. I can put it out there, have it refine all the ore right off the bat, and just make money that way.
É, a Cristiana caiu.
Refine it, recover it.
Já que a Cristiana caiu,
Rinse and repeat.
eu vou empurrar.
I think that's too easy. What I wanted to do is find a way to
Eu vou empurrar, só tomar cuidado com
find
o
a way to
gank
make that a
do
little more balanced.
do
Because
Jax.
dude, we figured out that if you scale this, if I put out 9 of these things, right? 9 rows of this, put out 90 of them, we can make $250,000. Like, so put it out, time more 2 days, $250,000, put it out, time more 2 days, $250,000 recover, put it out time, you know, like, that's lame. I don't want to do that. That would, like, that makes this just basically impossible. I don't want to do that. I want to make it so I have to load the ore and unload the ore. I mean, we could make it straight passive. Again, I don't think that's good. Alright, so that's not
Um aliado foi eliminado.
and that would give me 20.
Ah, pelo menos matou, né, Singed?
Foi eliminado.
Vai fazer. Ah, tem que fazer dano, Singed.
Alright, I got this.
Vou começar com o Liandre. Começando com o Liandre e depois faz tanque, mas começa com o Liandre.
Liandre ou Angelina. Like, I don't understand how that makes different. Having to transfer all the fuel, adding an extra step. Dude, here's what I'm thinking. These are big parts, right? Here's what I'm thinking. Like, they're big parts and they're heavy. Now, I wasn't thinking frigate. I mean, you can throw that. I'm serious? Serious? Build one of these. Not exactly like the crawler, but a big flat plate transporter that can pick these things up. And you can do that. One pallet showed that you can move mass around and you can raise and lower ride heights just like the crawler does, right?
Inimigo foi eliminado.
Pick stuff
Boa,
up, and we
boa,
can place
boa,
it other
boa.
places.
Morreu, mas levou.
Like, basically have all the fuel riding on top of one of these. Something like this. No treads, it'll be rover wheels, but no, treads are too complicated. That makes this way too complicated. But a big
aliado
scorpion
foi
tank, something like that.
eliminado.
Hey, nice plane. RJ, that's a cool little swing wing plane.
Tem certeza
Once it
de
is
que
a
pode
runway,
correr
it'll
no
be
invocador?
yeah, Eagle. That's why I kind of wanted to make it look like a refinery, right? Okay. Yeah, I like that idea. And then actually placing the tanks down, right, will make it so when they go to dock, the tanks will be on the ground, right? So if I use like robotics to
E a
and the
Tristana
crawler
trollou
to drive
pra
up
eles.
with the tanks, drop the thing down, lower the ride height, so the tank is resting on the ground, and they dock with the tank. Make it so the tank pallets can only be docked to the refinery and be completely flat on the ground. That'll make it so we don't have to have stuff like what the problem is that sometimes I dock vehicles like this. Like the suspension would be leaning forward and you dock it like this and the thing would snap and it'd go into the ground. making a crawler transport style system like that will basically eliminate that problem. Making a mobile launcher for this thing, but not a mobile launcher, a mobile power. Yeah, that'll fix that problem. Let's do this. I'm in. Now this isn't Project Mint chip green. This is Project Mint because it's a money flow. Alright. Project Mint. Call this file conversion.
Vai levar, não tem problema não.
So I'll need this amount of ore will fill up all these things with an iron. So that's the conversion file. We'll go back to the master file. Overwrite that. We'll have to work on the reverts. Alright, so what I want is something like this. I built systems like this with the shuttle MDD before, and that's what I want. So a refinery is just a bunch of components basically suspended inside of a building frame. So picture like this hangar without any of the paneling. All the basically like almost like a so that's how we're gonna build this. So my dad worked at the Bureau of Printing and Engraving numerous times during his career. He got to be on the press floor when it was active. Apparently taking your wallet to compare new to old bills was a no-no. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they'd probably do that.
Você tem cara de mal. Eu gosto disso.
Off of the center component, we're gonna have to use radial systems. Alright, they're not radial, we can use mirror. God Rush 19 month resub. FX editor, what's up, dude? How are you? These boys to have something like that. Cool, it's exact. Excellent. So we got to do this over here like that. Do this over here like that. Great commentary, EJ. Good job.
Bora. Bom, agora já. Fazer drag agora, enquanto o Cindy tá no top.
Jeez, Rick!
Bom, agora eu vou gankar top. Tô chegando, top! Aguenta aí! Aguenta aí que eu já vou gankar.
Estou com um bom pressentimento quanto a isso.
Volta, 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 volta que eu tô chegando.
And then just bake this up. Tie them in with that. We could tie it in up and down at a 45, like a gusset almost. Those struts will act like a metal gusset. Put that like there, like that. Cool. Alright. So even though these panels are going off of this piece right here and going that way, they're still tied into the root part here. So they're attached right here and then they're tied in like this. And now in order to make sure it's screwed up, I'm going to remove some symmetry. I find that if you place your struts, it's no problem. But sometimes when you move the vehicle around and change the root part, the struts can freak out. Because the struts are so after I place the struts, I always kind of do the equivalent of
Ele deu a volta na jungle.
CAD program freezing transformations. If you freeze the transforms on them, it should get rid of that problem. Remember to wash your gussets. Oh,
Um
jeez,
aliado
man.
foi
Now,
eliminado.
you should just be able to...
Tem certeza de que pode comigo, invocador?
Catch right there. Absolute snap that in
Aliado
position like
foi
this.
eliminado.
This way.
Acabe com eles, Valor.
Gusset here. Like that. And then we would need to have one here as well. This war started. What's your chemical? But you have one thing.
Sua torre foi destruída. Killing spree inimiga.
It's so easy.
Inimigo
Also, we
foi
gotta remove
eliminado.
symmetry from this stuff right here.
Você tem cara de mal. Eu gosto disso.
Sorry. Symmetry. We're gonna have to.
Nem sei como matei o Jax.
Um aliado foi eliminado.
Bom, se eu não tô. Eu não tô falando que tô comendo.
Hey, Mutter, 1 month reset. Man.
Pizza, comendo pizza.
It's a modified satellite button.
Içar velas.
Yeah.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Gene. Another 51 monther. Thanks, man. Thanks for helping me out with that thing the other day, dude. I appreciate it. Okay, one more. I know, like, you know, some of this I am doing for aesthetic. Because if we're gonna make something that's fine, I honestly want it to look like a refinery. But with the loads, honestly, with the loads that we're talking about here,
Sua equipe destruiu o motor.
damn strong. Okay, so let's do this. Parts will be up to 72. That's not bad.
Killing foi inimitado.
Auto-strike will help keep this thing together. Basically, just crossing. It's like having crossing. A 45 degree. Because grandparent strut picks up in symmetry. And grandparent strut in 2 times symmetry, you're gonna get 2 struts. One strutting to the part in symmetry, and one strutting to the part that's on its side of symmetry, if you will.
Ou agora.
See how it's drawing these X's? Bars. I'm just gonna go around the horn here, make sure that all this is grandparent strutted. That. Okay. That.
Sem
Okay.
problema.
Pra que brigar, pessoal?
Grandparent. Good. Hey, is this an engine test stand? No. This is going to be a refinery. It's not going to be on gun plane. I mean, maybe eventually I can. Yeah, this thing's really.
Pressentimento quanto a isso.
Um aliado foi eliminado.
So, like, I'm picturing, like, ISRUs inside of these space frames, and then away a dock on the side. It's gonna refine or into monopropellant.
Aliado
Yeah,
foi
there's
eliminado.
huge profit. Huge profits there. Ore cost like $6 for 300 of ore. That's $6 worth of ore and make $700 worth of monopropellant. Or currency. 700 currencies of monopropellant. Yeah, we're talking.
Ah, errei!
Olho neles!
Um aliado foi eliminado.
All
Eu
right,
normalmente
so
não
what I'm doing is
faço
I'm making
anjo,
the structure
mas eu vou fazer
that
só
we're gonna
pela,
put the refining equipment
só pela
in.
armadura, só.
Eu sei muito bem o que estou fazendo.
Um aliado foi eliminado. Neutralizar.
É.
And normally I would say that these things need to be,
Killing spree
you know, I need to do
inimigo.
like a strut across here, but the grandparent strut is doing all that for me. If you look, grandparent strut is basically adding cross beams here. So I'm not too worried about that. All right, so now
Tem certeza de que foi escolhido o invocador?
okay, putting down the two. You won't necessarily refine ore into fuel. ISRUs are particularly designed on what's called a second reaction, where you can take ice and separate H2O to not H2O2, not hydrogen peroxide. You take the H2 and O2, you separate them, and you can make liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen that way. There's also, I think nice one.
Kill. Sua equipe destruiu uma torre.
Os caras batendo
Sua equipe destruiu.
em mim. O Singe ele matando.
This is to make sure that these things
Sua equipe destruiu o motor.
kind of stay.
Ai, ai, engraçado. Muito engraçado.
Destruiu o motor.
Quero ver agora.
Sua equipe destruiu o inibidor. Sua equipe destruiu o inibidor.
Eu já tô solando o Kim.
Sua equipe destruiu uma torre.
You need an ISOU to make liquid fuel for the fuel cells. I mean, we could add that capability in Jack if we needed to generate power, but
Um
I'm
aliado
pretty sure
foi
with
eliminado.
battery storage, it really shouldn't be an issue.
Neutralizado.
Using solar, as long as we collect
pegar o
enough
hatch.
solar throughout the
O
day.
inimigo foi eliminado.
Para de brigar, galera. Bora rir.
Hey, Ozzy,
Que nem eu. Eu tô rindo de ter solado o Kim. Tá 10 kills na minha frente.
this is gonna take forever to get into the black. More like 1 or 2 refineries. Chug CW. We were doing the math out. CW, here's the thing. We're not drilling the ore. I'm buying the ore from the game, right? I'm just putting full ore, gonna put full ore tanks on this thing. Put this on the runway. Load up the ore tanks. Load up the farm. Fine. Go to a mission. Come back. Take all I can do. Pop this off. All I can do is take the empty ore tanks. Right next to the runway in the desert, like a woodchuck shoulder bar, right? You roll it off to the side.
Boa, galera! Boa, boa, boa,
Then,
boa.
just basically
Boa.
keep filling it up with ore.
Pô, temos um
catch
follow,
up
não
with
tinha
water
visto.
repellent tanks,
The
refine the
Doctor
thing.
Who. Bem-vindo
Basically,
à live
like,
The Doctor
we do it once
Who.
every stream, we can make 50 Gs. So like every week we make
The
200,
Doctor Who.
200,000 flurbos. If I
Ah,
scaled
Twitch foi legal.
for,
Foi legal
if I
sim.
scaled it
Segurou
for,
o
like,
Zed.
unlocking larger ore tanks, dude, we can make more. I can make 250 grand in one stream.
Dá um follow para ajudar,
Water
galera.
repellent gives us the best return on investment.
Didi. Ah, Tristana. Boa. Joguei bem. Também a Tristana não tava, mas...
Now let's go in here like
Mas a
this.
Queen, em compensação, tava... Pronto. Placar do dia. Placar do dia tá quanto? Não sei. Sei que agora tá 1 vitória, 0 derrotas. De manhã eu não lembro como ficou.
Nice. By deleting the strut symmetry makes it so they don't freak out. That's cool, man. I'm really happy that that works that way. Just strut that down to the floor. It's not going to be that big a difference. So move that into position. All right, move this. Take up like that. Alright, that didn't end up being that much extra work. And see now, if we grandparent strut these, the ramps, even the ramps will strut across like that. You see that? I love that grandparent strut picks up over symmetry. I was really bummed. Like, one of the versions that came out, a Kerbal that came out they took that out of the game, and I'm like, please, 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 please put that back in, please, please. And they actually were cool, and the squad devs listened to me, and I thank them because that would have sucked. And even an even smaller boy. Oh, that's nice, nice Snackless. Okay. 1.7, I think it was. Yeah, it was something like that, Tessa. Yeah, no good.
Droga, não chega a tempo. Droga.
What would be the ideal solar angle here? Hey, Dianite, what's this? It's a refinery? Just a refinery. So you have a docking bay over here for ore, and then you have a docking bay over here for, well, anything. We're going to use monopropellant. The reason I'm building this is because if you just put ore in full tanks, like if you just take ore and you fill it up and you put it out on the runway and you refine it into monopropellant, well, let me just put it like this. 300 units of ore is worth six Kerbucks. 300 units of ore can make about 600 units of monopropellant. 600 units of monopropellant is worth 700 Flurbos. So we buy ore at $6 a unit, and we sell monopropellant at well, a lot more than that. So what I'm thinking is we don't even bother drilling. Don't even drill. Don't waste your time with drilling. Just refine like what we do in cities, right? So load this up with ore, make a system that will load this up with ore, and then make a system that holds a bunch of monopropellant tanks, right? And just load up an ore tank every stream, load up an ore tank, load up a monopropellant tank, right? Load up full ore tanks and empty monoprop tanks, I should say, right? At the beginning of the stream, refine it. Then at the end of the stream, take the monoprop tanks, the full monoprop tanks, move them over to a runway, and hit the recover button. With the loads that we're talking about here, we're talking about per every refinement, about 50 Gs per cart. So if I do that once every stream, and it doesn't take long to move this stuff around. If I do that once every stream, like at the beginning of every stream, like maybe when I'm talking about space news or something, load one up, unload the other.
Ai, pronto, voltei.
Right?
Putz, eu tava pegando água. Aí quando voltei,
Very quickly.
faltava 3 segundos pra escolher e tinha um banido meu.
Per stream.
Aí não deu tempo.
Face the solar panels up.
Aí não deu tempo de cancelar.
Stonks. Kerbal stonks. Have it going during space news. Well, no. If we put this on a runway, Well, if we put this on a runway, if we put it on the desert runway goes north-south. Minutes of my time. So I'll do this like at the beginning of the stream when I'm like booting up for like space news or something. Swap the carts out and go. That's why I call this Project Mint, not Project Mint Chip. This is a mint because it just generates money. But we decided like, dude, I could just scale this up and literally make like 250 grand every couple of days in game. So like place this out on the runway, turn on the refineries, place it with the ore and empty monopropellant tanks, place it on the runway, go do another mission, come back to it, hit the recover button, instant 250 grand after 2 days. So we could like place it down, turn it on, time warp, 2 days into the future, right?
Não deu pra picar não.
Go back to
Fui pegar água.
Recover,
Fui pegar água,
250
quando
grand,
voltei
place it
tava...
again, go do a mission, come back, recover it again. We figured
Tava
out
cheio.
the scale, like
Fazer o
you
quê,
can
né?
scale this up pretty crazy. And if you do it in scale, you can refine more monopropellant faster and you can make more money. But I decided I didn't want to do that like that. That's a little on the cheaty side. So I decided that you'd have to remove the tanks, right?
Não,
Every
já
stream.
minuto e meio, aí acaba.
And place new ones on because, like I said, there has to be some type of maintenance cost incurred with doing this, other than just putting it out, hitting go, and then going and doing something else. So I
Aí mais
decided
tarde
that
vou
we'll do
jogar
something similar to
Kerbal.
Midship, but obviously
Vocês conhecem?
not including the exploding
Um
part.
jogo que
You know what
constrói,
I'm talking about? The you know, exploding part.
que projeta, constrói
And will,
e pilota foguetes.
make it so it requires some effort to for passive income like this. Yeah, because that's just, dude, that's just crazy if we did it any other way. Alright, so now I need to work on the carts that are gonna hold the resources, and then the thing is I gotta work on the crawler transport. And I mean crawler transport, not crawler transport like what you got, like NASA crawler transport. That's not what I want. What I'm thinking is having the tanks, the trailers, so to speak, for the tanks, work like a mobile launcher platform. I'll move them in with a transporter vehicle that's something similar to the crawler. No, I'm not building treads. That's too many parts. And it'll drive it into position, line it up, and set it down, and it'll dock top down. Like, we'll drop the docking port onto each other with the adjustable ride height. And also, at docking port height, the carts will have legs off of the sides. Not the crawlers, but the things that they carry will have legs, so the only way to get the docking ports to come near each other is if we drop the crawler, or the mobile launcher, so to speak, onto all four of its I-beam legs. So you'll have, like, if there's no chance of it dropping down and like this, like sideways, and causing a docking port snap to happen, which is why Minship happens.
Pronto,
Because,
bora, mais uma.
with docking ports, sometimes they'll snap together. They'll snap together
na
when they're
última-
crooked,
na última
and
deu
if they
problema.
snap together when it's crooked, it'll snap a part down, and it can
Deu
snap it
problema na
into the
última.
terrain. And if it collides with the terrain, the game's gonna be like, I don't know why this is underneath the terrain. Let me put it up and shoot it up off into space. Not literally, shoot it up in the air. So this docking port mechanism, combined with the entire platform being made out of I-beams, should fix the problems for Minship. It's a refinery, Moy. It's missing a radio tower. There. We could put fuel cells into it, Goalie, if we wanted to, but I don't think we need them. I mean, I suppose as a redundant power array, that would be not the worst thing to do. Much better. Now they can listen to Kerbal Radio 11. This is Kerbal Radio, and here's Kerbal music.
Gotta relax. This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Ah. Human music.
Human music. I like it. Sua mente inquieta lhe trai. I like it. I like it.
There you go.
Caitlyn, let's go de
Eu
Caitlyn.
cuido do caso.
Human music. I like it. Yeah, see what I did there?
Ali no meio.
I like it.
Cool. All right, now I'm gonna design the carts for this thing.
Ixi. Não follow. Pronto, bora lá, bora. Vamos lá, galera. Tudo ligado.
Lights for guidance. I like it. What's it with the offset I-beams for the legs? Guides. It's a guide point. Alright, so these pieces are going to need a center spine. And the center spine is going to need to be basically a copy of this.
A live não tá estável.
There we go. Now give me the...
O Jax não tem maestria.
Line them up like that. Make sure this is all set to grandparent part. Even the docking ports. Take away the docking port acquisition force.